Hi everyone, welcome to episode 9 of Navigating Life with Mary. Today we're going to talk about While You Wait. I hope by now it is a bit clear, if not fully clear, what direction you want to go in life. I hope your voice is louder than that of the world and you found your place, or at least no longer feel out of place wherever you are. But if not, it's okay. Like what I've said in the last episode, in your own time, you will get there. So what do we do while we wait? We talked about being grateful last week. Listing down all the things that you are thankful for is the first thing you need to do while you wait, because it turns what you have into enough to keep you fueled and going in your waiting season. To appreciate the beauty of waiting, I'd like to share my experience in gardening, which I learned and loved because of the pandemic. Okay, so now I'm not a pro, but here's what I experienced. Imagine growing a tree, flower, or crop. When you plant a seed, we don't expect it to grow overnight and give you fresh fruit and vegetable or a blooming flower the next day, right? It needs to undergo a certain process for it to bear fruit. Before you plant the seed, there are things you need to prepare and consider depending on the seed that you are planting. Number 1 is the soil. It needs to be the right mix so that the seed will grow nicely and have a strong and healthy foundation. The soil is your environment. When you want to achieve something, this is crucial. Is your environment healthy and optimal to support you in achieving your goals? Do you have a strong support system who will encourage you, give you feedback, and guide you along the way? This also includes your input. What are you feeding your heart, mind, and soul? All of these becomes a part of the soil that nourishes you and keep you stable. I learned that some seed can germinate and grow anywhere. Some seeds I just throw in a pot with soil and a few weeks later I see leaves sprouting. But do they survive to be strong enough to grow further? No, they will die because eventually the pot will be too crowded and the soil loses its nutrients. This is why in your waiting season, it is important to prepare your soil, because this is where you grow your roots that will hold your whole being. Number 2 is the seed. It is important to know what you are planting, how to nurture it and help it grow. Do you need to water it often? How much sunlight does it need? Do you need fertilizers? The seed is the skill, process, and behavior you are cultivating. You need to know what are the habits you need to form and remove to nurture it. Do you want to be better in communicating? What are you doing about it? What are you reading or doing to cultivate that daily? Being an introvert, I remember watching movies with subtitles and mimic how they deliver their dialogue or lines to gain confidence and improve communicating verbally. I read a lot of books to widen my vocabulary and perspective of the world. I applied as a trainer before, leading a team to prepare myself in speaking with different people. It took me 2 years to feel comfortable and confident enough to speak in front of many people, but it is the daily habit and practice that got me there. The bottom line is, you need to put in the work, the time and effort to cultivate the seed for it to grow. And then comes the plant. Nothing is more exciting than seeing the stem or that small trunk and leaf sprout for the first time. this is your first taste of success. When I see that leaf, I feel like I can do anything. It is so exciting. It needs time and the season. Fruits and flowers blooms in their own season, their own time. No amount of water, fertilizer, pruning, and sunlight can speed this up. It needs time. It will bloom and bear fruit in its own season. Time and season is the test of how you handle winds, deal with the pains, and patience, your patience while you wait. During this time, it is not your skill and knowledge that is measured and improved, but your attitude. And lastly, the fruit. After all the sacrifices, waiting, and hard work, it is time for a harvest. The reaping of what you sow. And when that time comes, only you will know what type of seed you planted. So while it feels nice to see a tree finally bear fruit, after years of waiting and tasting the sweetness of life, it doesn't end there. To keep it going, you have to continuously care for it, share or maybe sell the fruits if it's a lot. Maybe plant again so that the next generation can benefit from and enjoy it. So while you wait, stop, enjoy and appreciate what you already have. Start creating healthy habits to stay sharp and learn something new. And then continue to learn from your failure and move forward. I hope this gives you the encouragement you need while you wait. And my hope is that you become just like what Jeremiah 17:8 said. Like a tree planted by the river that sends out its roots by the stream, who does not fear when heat comes, leaves always green, no worries in a year of drought, and never fails to bear fruit. Thanks for listening to this episode. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, leave a review, comment in Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. See you next week. Stay safe. Bye.